again, this falls squarely on the leader. The leaders got to set that expectation of all of us are accountable for hitting whatever the goals are. So one, if you don't have goals, you can't have accountability. Also, too, there was a leader that I was working with. God love her. She came in as a replacement for another leader who was very flaccid in their approach. They didn't challenge the leaders, the hiring managers. They always took their side, but then would downplay or down talk the hiring managers to their team. So their team's like, okay, which side are you on? They didn't really feel like they had an advocate. So the individual that I was coaching was coming into that environment knowing that the company's like, we'll cut you if we don't like what you're doing in the next 90 or 120 days. And so I really had to work with her first on setting goals because the team had goals, but they had never been held accountable to them. So we had to create and foster that. The way that we were able to do that faster was to also go on the offense with data, with her hiring managers and say, you are the roadblock. Here are some instances where the time open was exacerbated because of your behaviors. Doing that kind of counter or the concurrent strategy, it allowed the team to be able to see she's not just holding me accountable, she's also holding the people that give us the most stress, make us want to pull our hair out. She's holding my client accountable as well. And so they would step up quicker. And it was a very delicate match because how do you put this? With hiring managers, you can hold them accountable, but we all know that they don't like to. You got to find a nice diplomatic way to hold them accountable without them realizing it. On the team side, you have to be a little bit more forthright, but not so much that you're a dictator or totalitarian in your approach. So that was a very dicey situation that I was able to help her with, only because I had done the same thing and I had blundered. I went, kind of like, dictator toward the hiring managers and dictator toward the recruiters, and I lost both of them.